Welcome to Rock Talk Lapidary, your podcast for everything rocks.
Coming to you every Thursday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and tap that bell. Let's get rockin'.
All right, let's get rockin'. Welcome to Rock Talk Lapidary, where we talk everything rocks with some of Lapidary's most influential and creative people just like you. From beginner to master lapidary, we bring something for everyone. So if you love rocks, you'll love us. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, grab a pen and a notebook, open up the comments, and every week we do a live giveaway. And this week is going to be something special. Be sure to share this video out with anybody that you know that might enjoy rocks and might enjoy maybe learning a thing or two. We meet every Thursday here at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Kirsten Safford. I am the host of this show, and you are watching on my channel, Kirsten Safford Art. To anybody that is going to be watching or listening to us tomorrow on Spotify, thank you for being with us. Be sure to let me know where you're watching from in the comments of the videos there. I would like to ask everybody that's watching with us right now, just jump in those comments and just drop where you're watching from. So tonight is a special show. We have Nicole Riley. She goes by Riley, and Garred. Courtney will be introducing her in just a moment. So let me go ahead and bring on my co-hosts, the co-hosts for the show. Let's see. We're going to start with Courtney tonight. Welcome, Courtney.
Hi, everybody. Courtney King, CNS Services, cabs and stones. So I cut cabs, I play with rocks, I lick rocks, I do all kinds of things with rocks because rocks.
She does lick rocks.
I do. If you ever watch me open boxes live, you might get to see me do it live. So I'm a little bit of a nut job when it comes to my rock world, but that's okay. Super excited.
Yeah, we all are.
To have Riley on tonight. Riley and I have been going back and forth on Facebook and in Messenger for a long, long time. And she is amazing. So I'm super excited to have her and Garred both here with us tonight. And super glad you are all here. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome in if you're new. We appreciate you being here.
Okay, who's coming in next? You get a pick.
Oh, I get a pick. Matt. Let's bring Matt in.
All right.
Hi, Matt.
Welcome.
Get that thing straightened out there. Hey, I'm Matt, Redbeard Rocks and Gems. Glad to be here. What a busy week. Crazy week.
What made it so crazy, Matt?
Just hectic, finishing up a big job. I spread myself pretty thin, so that's par for the course. Self-inflicted.
Yeah, something that happens when you own your own business.
That's right.
Okay, Matt, you get to pick who's next.
Bring in Brad.
Ooh, okay. Hi, Brad.
Brad.
How is everybody tonight?
Good.
Good.
Great.
I'm Brad. I own JBB Rocks. I'm out of Utah. I'm a sphere maker. That's my favorite, I guess. I kind of make a little bit of everything. So we're excited to be here again tonight and see you, and excited to hear from our guest.
Awesome. Brad, who's next?
Well, let's bring Dave in.
Welcome, Dave.
Hey, everybody. This has got to be one of the only times in my life I wasn't picked last. Thank you. I sit and, I'm thinking there's only two of us left. So for those who don't know me, I'm Dave. If you go to Facebook and you look for rock tumblers for autism, you'll find me. We run a small autism charity. I also do lapidary work, as you can see by all of the equipment behind me. We sell things like pop sockets, get into some jewelry, and we buy rock tumblers for kids who have autism as a way to help them with their social and communication skills, and just to have fun as well. So come on over, Rock Tumblers for Autism. You'll also find us on the links. Come support us and have some fun with us.
Absolutely. All right. We're
Do I
going to
get
go
to pick
ahead
who
and bring
comes on?
Ryan in.
Yeah, best for last.
Yeah.
Hi, Ryan.
Best for last. You know,
Hola.
when you go a lot of places and you order wine, the youngest one is normally the last one picked, so it's okay. That's okay. I'm just humbled to be
Ah, the baby.
You probably are the baby of all of us, actually.
here. I definitely am the baby of all of us.
Nice.
I'm just humbled to be here. I'm Ryan. Me and my little brother Andrew, we do Glacier Bros on Facebook. I am addicted to slabbing and cutting stones. But we sell live a couple days a week on Facebook, and we also help with the live shows on YouTube on Tuesdays. Make sure you guys are checking that out. But I'm excited to be here.
Excited to have you here. Who's next?
Well, we do have a few things to talk about before we bring on our special guest tonight.
Okay.
So we are starting to do a very new thing, and let me pull it up. I have to turn this off. Sorry, guys. Okay. Hide that. We're going to do a viewer spotlight. So this week, Rock Talk Lapidary had a gentleman send us a message, and he's a great artist. So I'm going to go ahead and show his work real quick.
Excitement.
I know, right? You're like, these guys don't know what's going on. I said I was going to surprise them with randomness. Okay. So he created that, and what's really cool about it is it's just full of gemstones. If you look in there deeply, you can see there's a bear made out of turquoise. We got to talking a little bit, and I really think that I know this guy, but I can't place him, which is just crazy to me. Trying to get my information pulled up here really fast.
Is this Tiffany in the front?
I believe so. Yes. So he is located in Utah here. Let me tell you a little bit about him. He says, "I am in Utah. I live in Salt Lake City, but I'm from Delta. If you're familiar with the area, that's where Tiffany stone comes from. That is where red beryl comes from, topaz, all kinds of stuff. Oh, trilobites. Anyways, so he goes on to say he's been in the rock business since the 1970s.
Wow.
And he spent his entire life digging trilobites, topaz, red beryl, Tiffany stone, and he worked at his uncle's lapidary shop until he was 18 years old, and then worked for another company and did trade shows. After that, he did marble restoration and repair for the LDS temples, which is kind of a big thing in Utah. They are huge. They're everywhere. But I'm not going to talk about that. Let's see. Now, him and his wife make silver jewelry together and art, custom commissions. And for fun, he spends time in the West Desert finding gems and gemstones. And that is what I want to do this summer. Dave's going to come up to Utah. We're all going to go out and we're all going to get some crazy stuff. So I just want to thank Jason Harris. Make sure I get his name right. Yeah, Jason Harris for sharing that with us. And if you have anything that you want to share with us, to share with everybody, all the viewers, everybody.
Absolutely.
Please send us pictures and a description to rocktalklapidary@gmail.com, and we will love to share because we love show and tell.
Kirsten,
right?
How about if they had a short video clip? Would that work?
Yes. Anything
Okay.
up to 2 minutes can be shared. So just can't have any music or sound.
There you go, guys.
Our comments are bumping, and I haven't even been in there yet tonight. So
I'm on it.
Scott says that was really cool, and that was awesome. That's crazy
me.
cool. Nice. Fun. All right. Very cool. Go ahead, Courtney. I think unless anybody else. Oh, wait, one more thing. We do have an extremely large announcement I'm going to make next week on next week's show. And it's going to be something for everyone, meaning it is going to be for all of our viewers, any of our guests who have come in and become our viewers. So many of you have, and thank you so much for that. I can't find where to take that thing off the screen. So, Courtney, can you do that? I don't see it anywhere.
Yeah, I got you. If I can find it. Be here, right?
I thought it was at the bottom, but
Technical difficulties. Bear with
Now,
us
while they're looking around
a
trying to do
moment.
that, we're going to meet up. Kirsten was talking about us meeting up where she's at this year. If you all get a chance to come up and visit to do that, we have an awful lot of fun up there.
There it
We
is.
go rock hunting. We go rock
oh,
hunting.
good. Thank
Yeah.
you, Courtney. You're a lifesaver.
welcome. All right, technical difficulties handled. All right, now, can I do it now?
Please,
Okay.
please
I
do.
would like to introduce to you guys Riley and Garred. They are phenomenal people, multi-talented. This girl does so much cool stuff. So I'm just gonna bring them on, and we'll start talking about all the great stuff that they do. Hi guys,
Hello.
how are you?
Welcome.
Good. How are you? I love you, Courtney.
I love you too.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about you guys and what you do.
Well, I make babies.
Right?
Only boys.
In a controlled environment, I hope.
I have like 4 sons, and that's my whole life. At this point, I play with rocks because it's very loud and I can't hear them. No.
Perfect.
Everybody needs a peaceful place.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So I paint. You know that. You have a lot of my weird eclectic
I have
stuff.
something of Riley's in every room in my house.
Wow.
Literally, every room in my house. She does so much different stuff. It's amazing. And all of it's phenomenal. Jared
Courtney
does
is
some
my
cool stuff,
favorite
too.
camera.
It is, I find, the biggest compliment ever that another cabber has bought my cabs. I find that to be just the hugest compliment on the face of the earth. So,
They're the best. They are perfect. Every one of them is perfect. I buy them and give them as gifts. I'm like, but this is from Courtney. It's not from us. It's from Courtney. Good.
so you guys kind of do a team thing, right? Where you'll cut, he'll wrap, or the other way around, because you both cut and you both wrap, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think
He's a
that's
better
great.
rapper. He's so
does-
much better at rapping.
Yeah, he's got some cool stuff too. I have some of his stuff as well.
Right on.
So let's hear you rap.
But what
You're
better,
probably better
Going there.
rapping than I am.
what better like relationship to have, right? Like, wow. Okay, wait, I'm gonna make you big and like everybody else be small.
Oh, you made me big.
Ooh, I made you big. You get to be big now.
Hi.
Hello. Joking.
So
Okay,
how
they're
did,
right for the show.
how did you get into rocks? Like, what piqued your interest? What was that?
Well, Garred did. I was in the medical field for 20 years and was in every version of that. And then a few years ago when we met, I just was like, I'm going to steal everything you have.
Nice.
She's not kidding. Yeah.
That's great.
That's awesome, though.
She's like, this is my cab machine now. These are my rocks.
I think it probably started on a bet and me being super competitive and just
Okay.
being like, I'm gonna do this.
Right.
And then
Right.
I'm gonna show you up.
And then you did. That's cool. And he, being a very smart man, let you. He said, "You want the cab machine? Go ahead, have it."
Oh yeah, we fought over it a few times, but we've come to peace with it.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
But yeah, I've been cabbing for many years, and we were looking for something that we could do at home together, where we could work from home. We homeschool the kids, so it all works together. And Nicole
Right.
really picked it up, or Riley really picked it up super quick, and she's a natural at cabbing and wire wrapping, and she
Nice.
combines that with all her other talents of painting and everything else.
Yep. Yep. And the clay and the going out hunting. So I love when you post pictures of like when you go out hagstone hunting. Like,
I love them.
how do you know where to look? How do you find them?
They are in creeks. And so my favorite park is this little creek. And I literally have like 1,000 of them from there.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I try to get
That's
them before
great.
the little kids do. I'm like, they don't know it's
Get away, they're mine.
yeah.
That's
Yeah. When they build their
hilarious.
little rock sculptures, I'm like, oh, here, you don't want that one. Have a shelf.
Right. That's
That one's
great.
got a hole in it.
Right, right. And that's something you can do with the kids, though, too. You take your kids out with you, too, right?
Yes. So they have gone definitely hagstone hunting, but they've dug for trilobites and the Missouri quartz and
Oh, we just got
Arkansas.
back from Arkansas. Yeah, we dug for crystals out there.
Right, right.
And they
Very
keep
cool.
them. They get to keep all their own rocks. So I'm super jealous when they find the good ones. I'm like,
I would hope you let them keep the rocks.
I
they
do.
You don't
It's
offer
not
them a
like the
show.
kids' Halloween candy where you get to pick yours first.
Oh, my.
They're actually super spoiled. I am really crazy about all of my kids. So now we're doing the karate thing. And to like make sure it's about them and it's their time, we've divided the days. So now we have karate 4 days a week at night. And I'm like, oh, so
Right,
tired.
right. Yeah, tonight was karate night, right?
It was karate night for my 10-year-old. And they did sparring. And he's kind of wily. So the whole time I'm like, oh, please don't hit another child.
Right,
This is just for fun. These are friends.
right, right. Yeah. Yes, be nice. Fight friendly, E. Friendly
Right?
or friendly. I don't know
I
what
was
word it
really
is.
worried.
Were you? Seriously?
Yeah. Like,
Right, right, right.
I was like, please don't. I could just see it. I was just waiting on him to be like, elbow.
That would be bad, right?
You see that move again? That was amazing.
That's great. All right, I'm going to show some of the stuff that you sent pictures of. Let's see some of your work real quick. So hold on, I'm not going to make you big anymore. Let's see if I can do this. Well, I'll leave you big. I got to go somewhere else. Kirsten usually does this part, so kind of bear with me because I'm new to this stuff. Oh, ha! Thank you, Kirsten. So this, I believe, is one of Jared's wraps, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a agate from right here in Kentucky agate.
Nice.
Pretty.
Nice.
Mhm.
And then I love this one.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, that's
I
a
love
fun
that
one.
one too.
Yeah, yeah. We like
Oh.
the purples,
It's
So
my
what is
favorite.
Oh,
this?
me too. Those are my favorite.
Mine
Yeah.
too, man.
right? Anything
Nice,
purple.
nice.
What stone is this though?
That is purpurite.
Okay. And did you make this or did Riley make it?
That's one of mine too. You can usually
Okay.
tell mine from the little kind of cartoony hearts with the little curls on them.
Right? Okay. Turquoise.
Nice.
Pretty. So
My
just
language.
a little bit through the pictures. If you got anything to say about them, just tell us about them.
Okay, that's old stock, old number 8 from Nevada, turquoise.
Okay.
Yeah.
These guys, those are beautiful.
You're
That's
killing
all
me.
turquoise too. Yeah, from
Yeah.
various mines around the U.S. and the Southwest there.
Right. The polish
Well,
on them's amazing.
All
Oh,
been
thank you.
purpose and turquoise the whole time.
This.
You got
What's
your pink
that?
tourmaline.
Okay.
Wow, those
Rhodo.
are awesome.
Right?
Crocite.
Isn't that cool?
Look
I
at-
love the one in the middle on that one.
Yeah,
That's
look
that
at the
kind of
half sun
sunburst.
on there.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Very
that's
neat.
all rhodochrosite out of the out of Argentina.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger tail.
tiger tail.
Yep, tiger tail, very good.
Pretty. I have a bunch of tiger tail. I haven't cut it
Flowering
yet.
tube. Oh no.
Yeah, this was a new one to us. We just got this in, I don't know, a few months back, and it's such a cool material.
My little brother's dying upstairs bed.
Yeah,
That's his
that's
favorite.
one of Andrew's favorites. Rhodonite?
That one is spinel in matrix that's in like a schist, and then rose
Oh,
quartz
wow.
beads on it.
Okay.
That one even stomped me. That was nice.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, and these are quartz crystals that we had dug up in Arkansas, and then we cut and polished them, and we started doing the reverse intaglio carving on the back, so you get that kind of 3D image coming through.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, the
fun.
puppy paw. I love the puppy paw.
Yeah,
Oh, and
that's our
that's
favorite
Mr.
creation.
Elijah Potts right there. And how old is he now?
He's a year and a half.
Oh my God.
So
Seems like yesterday.
it feels like yesterday, but he's so big now.
Right?
He's
Right?
like in a 3T, 4T.
Wow. Wow.
He's a giant baby.
Yeah.
I made that. That's the only thing that I actually sent in that I made. But that's mine.
See, I knew I should have taken pictures of the stuff that I have of yours.
You
Right
know, I was
now.
thinking this is nice stuff. Like,
Right? I mean, you should have. I could go take pictures real quick and put it up here.
I could just make a mess.
You could always just show us some pieces if you got some stuff laying around too.
I do. I can go grab them. You all chat amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Walk amongst yourselves.
So I always try to ask people, what's your favorite material to work?
You want to go first?
I can't. I have too many jokes that are in my. Please talk about your.
Okay. So back to rocks. I love opals. They're probably my favorite. A big fan of Louisiana opal. Is probably my all-time favorite rock.
Leopard opal from Louisiana?
Recently been getting into the leopard opals, which are amazing. But I just love opals in general. They're so dynamic when you work them. Like it just changes and plays with you, and they're amazing.
What about you, Riley?
My favorite rock, man, I don't even know if I really have a favorite. I really like calcite, and I know that that's kind of like weird, but I love like all the calcites are
That's
my
not weird.
favorites to polish.
That's not weird. My little brother Andrew, who is he does a lot of the behind the scenes stuff to help. He's in love with onyx. That's his favorite thing. Like out of anything in the world, like stone wise, and the onyx made of calcite. It's like his favorite. Or most onyxes are made of calcite.
Right, they're amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I love the cobalton is like definitely my favorite. I hoard it a lot.
We all have things like that.
Yes, yes.
Courtney blows my mind sometimes. I'll
What, with
call
my
her on the
hoarding?
phone and be talking about stuff, and she'll pull out like an entire 50-pound thing of Sugilite. I'm like, where do you even get all that? You're like, you hurt me right now. I hope you know. You know, like we have a lot of stone, but no, she shocks me sometimes.
Yeah.
I get
So
humbled.
fun.
Courtney puts
I'm a
me
little
on
bit
the humble
crazy.
train.
There's one for you.
I had to go to heavy duty shelving. Hold on, Dave. I'm going to make you big so we can see it. What is that, Dave? Show me.
She'll like this one.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh,
This
nice.
is the silver calico.
Silver.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
silver lace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought 10 pounds of this here a while back and slapped it up. So nice stuff.
Is that gone now?
Most of it. It's harder to get.
Right.
One guy has control of most of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Kinda like kaleidoscope, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, kaleidoscope. That's another great one.
Oh my.
Got tons of that too.
I was going to say Courtney does a lot of it.
I hoard that.
Yeah.
Absolutely hoard
I
that.
used to have a ton of it, and Courtney bought all of it.
I had to pop in just to say, like, honeycomb calcite from Utah is my absolute favorite calcite, and I have some if anybody wants any.
Yes,
Oh,
we
yeah.
do.
Shameless plug. I'm trying to raise money for surgery, guys. Sorry.
She's got a little bit. She's got just a
Hey.
little bit of it.
Hey, Kirsten,
Have
you
a
let me know
ton.
when you run out, and I'll make sure you have more.
Yeah,
love
do that,
this Brady
please.
Bunch view. That Brady Bunch view was awesome.
I
Brady
liked
Bunch
that
view,
too.
You like the Brady Bunch?
It just made me laugh for a second. I just wanted to look up and be like, you know, sorry.
Right. Okay,
So guys,
you guys. I'm gonna
Last
make-
year when I left Cheerston's, I brought home about 6 buckets worth of stuff. I think half of one of the buckets was honeycomb calcite.
Yeah, right.
From Cheerston.
Nice. It carves beautifully. I love it. Oh,
Yes, it does.
tasty.
It's so fun.
Oh my lord.
All right, I'm gonna swap places with you guys, and then I'm gonna show some of the stuff that I have. This is just the stuff I have in my downstairs bedroom that Riley has made for me. There's this little dude, right?
Oh, wow.
Is he not super cool?
That's really cool.
Instantly
I like that
impressed.
so
I
much.
love that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is that
very
made out of
impressed.
polymer clay?
What's it made
Yeah,
out of,
it is.
Riley? Yep.
It is.
And
It's
paint.
polymer. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
That
it
is
has, like,
awesome.
I love
acrylic
the
painting.
entire vibe. I might need one of those, but like a
Right?
little Viking guy, for real.
Yeah. When I saw this, I was like, I gotta have that. So I got him.
Yep, I'm right.
She makes these really cool these bottles. Same thing. She does like clay on them and paints them.
Wow.
I have one of these in 3 of our bedrooms. I only have one that doesn't
Nice.
have one.
That's really pretty.
She makes
Very
these,
delicate.
She makes these fairy bells. Check these out. Look. Oh, it doesn't want to jingle. They jingle. So she made this one for my blue room. So I sent her.
Blue room.
You have a blue room.
Yeah,
I love
I
it.
have different color rooms.
You're so humble. You're a very
I'm a nut job.
multi-talented person. it
She
seems like.
is amazing. And then she does these really cool paintings.
Oh,
Right.
wow. That is really.
Oh.
Yeah. I
I
have
love
a
the
couple of
watercolor
these.
almost
Isn't
look
that
from a
neat?
distance. I
Yeah.
love it.
That is
The
awesome.
girl is amazing. And she does so much other stuff, but that's just what I had handy. She makes these little boxes. Like little knick-knack boxes kind of dealies. That she paints. Just all kinds of... Oh, I got my chickadees. They're over there, though. She just does all kinds of stuff. Don't laugh, Ryan. It's not funny. It's not funny.
No, I'm not.
No, I know.
Oh, it's
I know. But every time she comes up with something new, I'm like, oh my god, I gotta have that. Oh my god, I gotta have that. Because she is just that amazing. You know what I
I'm
mean?
impressed.
Just, I gotta have it.
You're so sweet.
So what I did was I got with her through Messenger, and when she first started doing the fairy bells, and I was like, look, these are the colors of my rooms, and I need fairy bells for every room. So she hooked me up with, different color, to match my rooms, because every room has a color theme. And then my husband really likes Star Trek, the Trekkie.
Yeah.
So we collaborated and got together on doing him something special so he could have his own fairy bell that was Star Trek themed. So I found this charm bracelet and sent her the charm bracelet. She took the charms off and incorporated them into the fairy bell, and it hangs in our living room, and he loves it. So it's, just amazing. That's all I could say. She's just amazing.
If she can make the little guy look like John Wayne, then I would be impressed.
I bet she could.
She probably
Bet she
could.
could.
Literally, I already wrote down "need little Viking guy" from Riley. I already wrote it down right here. I'm gonna be hitting you up for real. I was impressed. I loved it.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
she
whole
does some
vibe of-
really, really cool stuff. Very
You
versatile.
know, I sat in my bed and I was like super pregnant, and I'm like 41 now, so I was like super old and pregnant. And I made all of your beds while I was in bed.
Super old.
That's great.
And
Yes,
you know,
so she
we
can
have
make stuff laying in bed. That's fabulous.
yes, all of those expensive sheets that I bought with tax money, because it's the only time I can buy expensive sheets.
Right?
They're ruined with paint. They're amazing though.
Oh no.
You have artist
That's
sheets.
great.
And you know, we have a 12-year-old who has autism,
Hmm.
and so that's one of the reasons why we homeschool. And so we're really able to do a lot here with them by being able to work at home. And
Absolutely.
so all these little different weird things I make are all convenienced around which child needs my attention that time. So, like, that's what I just work in the room that they need me in,
Right.
you know, and like something we can do together, or it's nice. It's nice
Yeah.
to be able to just give them your time and attention, and also, you know, run your business at the same time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's phenomenal.
Right.
You know,
It's
that you
impressive, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. And
He's a
you know,
really good artist too.
I-
Adam's
oh,
very
yeah.
talented,
Oh, really?
who?
Oh, yeah.
so we love
Oh,
that.
your
We
son,
showed him how to
Adam?
polish.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, Adam's even started
Kind of
learning
normal.
how to polish rocks. We had him on the flat lap, and he was doing that. And
Very
he,
cool.
he started making jewelry too, and he even puts them up for auction sometimes in our shows on Facebook. It does really well. And
Nice.
So,
he's our little
Can you-
rock star for sure.
There you go.
That's awesome. Can you talk a little bit more about that, about your Facebook and your sales, and how to find them, actually?
Oh, Jared would have to tell you that stuff. I just kind of show up with some things I made that day, and I hope that somebody will buy them. I have
Jared,
no sense of any type of other adulting. I'm like, I made that for you.
right? Jared and
Oh, yeah.
Riley run 2 Facebook pages, and I
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
the links are in the description of the video. But
They are.
yeah, tell us about us. Tell us about them, Jared.
Well, we have 2 groups. One is called The Stage, a place where people can go up and be rock stars on, you know. And we try to focus on. Didn't mean to drop you all there. We try to focus on people who make stuff. We also have resellers on there, but we love people that are lapidary artists or any kind of artist, really. And you know, we try to give them a place on the stage to sell their stuff and reach out to people. And so we have The Stage, and then we also have another group called Rock Out with Your Chakra Out. And they're both on Facebook.
That's me. I named that one.
Good girl. I like it.
I mean, so pretty.
Yeah, and we do book shows there where people book a show like a 24-hour or 48-hour slot, and they have full run of the room, and they can post all their stuff. And here's our little Micah dog. What
Oh
you doing,
my
Micah?
Aw.
Yeah, the groups. Both,
What kind
both
of dog
their
is he?
groups are really nice.
Micah is a Corgi and Border Collie mix.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Oh,
That's an
yeah.
interesting mix.
Great mix.
Yeah.
Amazing. I love her.
I want to see how short his legs are, honestly.
She is the size of a sheepdog. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, so he doesn't have the short corgi legs.
No, she got the Border Collie
Aw.
height, thankfully.
No, the only thing about her that's like the little corgi is her butt has a little, you know, like their little legs get puffy. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's very hippie with her puff. Kind of like a fur tutu. So
That's
cute.
adorable. Oh
She
my
is.
gosh.
I love her.
So what else?
I really love the groups because we're able to like reach out to people who need things. So we've done a lot of things to we did the St. Jude's the skeletons. We did that this year where I was able to make jewelry and put it on auction, and then everything that was bought, we just sent it directly to somebody who's helping sponsor that, and we were able to like give that way. That was super fun. And I like being able to help people with their their personal things that they have going on from time to time.
Right.
I kind of use the groups to do that too.
Right.
Super.
Right.
No, I just like to love people, Courtney.
You do. It's awesome. Anytime I do a show on, so I do shows on both of their groups once a month. And every time I do one, Riley will jump on there and say, by the way, if you buy something from Courtney, I'll wrap it for $5. And she tries to help me. She's really good at helping people just get out there and get their name out there and get their stuff out there and just support. You know what I mean? Always with the comments, always with the likes, always with the loves. And Garred does it too. It's amazing. And that's what it's really all about, is supporting each other, right? We try and support each other,
100%.
right? And it's about lifting each other up. And it's just amazing. It's so many people out here that do that, but there's just as many people out here that don't. So, when you find the ones that
love that about our rock people.
Yes. Yes. Yeah,
They're
we've got
so
some
warm.
really amazing people. Yeah. Yeah.
We call them our rock family.
That's right. That's
Rock-
right. And it really is. It's a
Rockin'
family.
raccoons.
Rockin' raccoons.
I was like, should we have a raccoon? I got excited for a minute. I was like,
We're all raccoons here.
Yes. Yes, do any of our viewers have any questions for Riley and Garred?
I have a question. So,
Okay.
it's kind of like Ryan's question in that I want to know if you could eradicate any mineral, gemstone, whatever, from this planet, what would it be?
Oh wow, eradicate one?
Yeah, just blow it up, get rid of it, never existed.
Okay, so I know nobody else is gonna like this. I really am not a huge fan of malachite.
No, that's horrible. That's a horrible
I know.
answer. I love it. Why? Yeah, why?
Yeah, why?
Do you know how much I love to annoy people as well as love them? Equally the same. So if I can antagonize that many people by taking away malachite.
At least you didn't say like Sugilite or turquoise or something like that. I would have like stood up and walked over there for a second and cried and came back and sat down and be like, what is the world coming to? No,
I couldn't say Sugilite.
Wait, I want to hear Jared's answer too.
No, Jared.
I'm still thinking. So you can can elaborate.
Yeah, just the look on Jared's face was like, really? Why would you get rid of any rocks ever?
I know, right? I'm like, oh boy, that's a tough one.
So
You wouldn't get rid of any of them.
Right. Tammy wants to know, what is the material you absolutely hate working with and why?
Oh, Tammy.
There's something that you, like, what do you hate to cut more than anything else?
Oh gosh. I'd have to say probably some of the harder agates where you're sitting there grinding on it for hours and hours and hours.
Right.
But they're beautiful in the end. But
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of wear and tear.
yeah.
See, and I don't feel that way because when I first started, I couldn't always get Jared to cut the things on the saw for me, like right when I wanted them, like right then.
Right.
And so I would take a chunk of carnelian and polish that chunk down into a cab because I was afraid to cut myself on the saw.
Just grind it down.
That's fantastic. Those
That's
poor
great.
wheels. Those
Wow.
poor wheels.
Right? Right?
Oh, I thought of my rock that I would get rid of if we want to go
Okay.
back to that. I'd
Yeah,
get
what
rid
you
of
got?
Bumblebee Jasper.
Yes.
I can
That
agree with that.
agree
one,
with that.
I polished that one time and I got so sick, and I will
Oh,
never
yeah, you
touch the
got to be
stuff again.
real careful with that.
Oh yeah, that's the one
Yeah.
I think I would get rid of. Yep.
Like our
Okay.
Cinnabar story. That's what happened to us with Cinnabar.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
Interesting.
we were leather polishing a piece of Cinnabar. I got really sick. Sick.
Yeah, you got to make sure you wear masks with those things. Important. I'm not a big proponent of wearing a mask. I don't wear a mask hardly ever. But if I'm cutting something like that, even malachite, like I'm wearing my mask. It's important.
Yeah, I
I
do
don't
that
wear
with Malika
I don't
too.
wear a respirator, but I'll wear a mask.
Nice dust mask.
Yeah.
I wear a respirator all the time, cutting all the time.
Did you ever see my? So we didn't exchange wedding rings,
Mhm.
but we did pendants. We did necklaces. Tell her about that. That's special.
Oh, I've heard somebody mention Sugilite a couple times. One of my
Ryan.
favorite stones too. Was it Ryan? It's so
Yeah,
small I couldn't
mine
see.
and Courtney's favorite.
Me and Ryan both, yeah.
And Courtney. Well, there was a couple chunks of really rare form Sugilite that popped up, and I was able to get a small slab of it, and it was crazy expensive. And I was like, "Why am I spending so much on this rock at the time?" But it's a Chatoyant Sugilite, so
Oh,
it kind of
nice.
has that feathery pattern, kind of like Charoite has,
Okay.
but it's Sugilite, and it's gorgeous. So I had the small slab, and I had cut 4 pieces from it, and I sold 2 of them off, and I had 2 left. And this is when I was still single, and I said, you know what? I'm going to keep one for myself. And then someday, when I meet, the woman of my dreams, when I meet my partner for life, this is
Right.
going to be my gift to her. So when we got married last year, this was a gift to her, and I think she went to go find it, so we can
I
show you
hope
guys.
she did. I would love to see it.
Yeah, but it's a very special stone. Sugilite in general is amazing, but this is like a kind of a rare form of it, and it's so pretty.
Don't worry,
Nice.
Courtney. I'm writing it down for you.
Yeah, I gotta hunt that down now.
So
See if we can
Ryan's
get
going to
him
be
on
on
here.
a search and destroy mission to find this new Sugilite.
It's literally what I do.
I don't know if I can get this up here. You want to help me?
Oh wow.
Wow.
That's
Hard to
beautiful.
see. Oh yeah.
So that one's
Almost.
Garred.
Okay. And that one's yours. Nice.
Yeah, you can tell the color difference too. That's
Yeah.
definitely Sugilite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's crazy.
very nice.
So that's definitely dyed by lithium. The color difference is way different.
You say dilithium?
It's dyed by lithium.
Oh, dyed by lithium.
Yeah, it's naturally dyed by lithium. A
That
Sugilite
sounds
is.
like
That's
such
why
a
it's
metal band.
Died by lithium. There it
That's great.
Ah,
is.
See,
All
I
right.
thought this was a Star Trek episode, and he was talking about dilithium crystals.
That's right. That's right.
You love Star Trek.
Everybody,
I
you're
do
gonna
love
hate
Star
me because
Trek.
I'm like completely a Star Wars guy. 100% a Star Wars guy.
Oh, are you really, Ryan?
No, I'm a Marvel guy, but like before MCU. But we're not gonna get into that.
Right. So
Hey.
Julie wants to know what is the one lapidary tool that you could not live without?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Well, I mostly make cabs myself, so definitely the cab machine. I started off Dremel polishing cabs, and then went on to the cab machine. But yeah, probably the cab machine. We use a Cab King 6-inch setup.
Yes. That's
Is
what
that
I
what
have.
you use too?
Yeah.
Nice.
I love
I
it.
used to use them. I got the CB8 from Highland Park.
We recently switched over to Nova wheels. I used to buy the Cab King wheels, but man, Nova wheels
Novas
are
are
like,
so
Novas are
much
so
better.
good.
yeah, next
Yeah.
level. They're amazing.
I will
Yeah.
stick with you on that. Novas are amazing.
Yeah, that's all I'll use.
Amazing. They're so
Definitely.
good.
You
They're
know what the
worth
most
every penny.
versatile tool I use is we use a tile saw for a rock saw, which is a handy thing to do. You can pick it up at Harbor Freight for like $60.
Right.
High RPM, and it's really rough. But man, I've cut down huge chunks of rock on that thing. It's a beast, if you work it carefully.
Right.
So I don't
Right.
know. I use that for about everything cutting down.
Yeah, and I like the fact that you used the word carefully, because they
Yeah,
weren't
yeah.
really intended for doing what we're doing. So you use some caution, use some, and you'll be okay.
Most
Definitely
definitely.
use caution.
I'm gonna say in my experience, I have a lot of new people to lapidary that ask, "Can't we just use a tile saw?" My answer to a new person is, don't do it.
Right.
If you're going to get with somebody that's got one that can teach you how, because the difference between the speed of a tile saw versus the speed of a rock saw is amazing difference. And if you get your rock going through that tile saw wrong, it's going to grab it and either throw it right back at you or throw it clear across your shop and hurt something. And so
It's
I'm always
true.
hesitant to
That's why
suggest
Grim
tile
doing the
saws to
carnival.
people.
That is true.
Yeah. It's the difference between a bump on the head and a concussion.
Yeah, I always tell people, just make sure that if you're using a tile saw, that whatever you're cutting is not taller than your tile saw blade. That's when you come to problems with tile
For
saws.
sure.
Okay, yeah. So, one of the things on this channel is we promote beginners getting into the hobby, and using a tile saw is one of the easiest ways for a beginner to get into the hobby. So we always encourage people to use it correctly, use it safely, always have water in running, and yeah, so just wanted to throw that out there.
I know
Safety
guys that have
first.
been doing lapidary for
Right.
40 years that still only use tile saws.
Yeah.
So
I use a
all I
tile
have.
saw. I
That's
love
all I
my
have.
tile saw.
No,
But you know something? It's no different than any other piece of equipment. It's about using it right and using it safely.
That's right. Matt, you use a tile saw too, you said?
yeah, I've got 3 different ones. That's all I have is tile saws.
Nice.
Nice.
And it's all a matter of knowing how to use it properly so you don't get hurt.
That's right.
100%. That's all there is to it. It's not that it's a bad tool. Just make sure you know how to use
Right.
it properly so you don't get hurt.
Yeah. As with any
I guess-
tool, right?
Yeah, exactly. Trust me, I use a tile saw on my sphere machines because it's a heck of a lot easier to cut my corners off on a tile saw than it is waiting for my big saws to cut my corners.
Right.
But
Oh,
I'm having
absolutely.
grabbing my tile
Absolutely.
saw, and I've had a blade come apart in both saws. The
Yeah,
tile
well,
saw did a little more damage than my big saw did because they're spinning faster. So you have to be careful.
let's be honest though, all saws are dangerous if you don't use
Oh
them
yeah,
right.
exactly.
I
That's
have had a
the tool.
tile saw knock me on my butt, and I have had a trim saw cut me to the bone. So
Oh,
like
sure.
it,
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
like
Yeah.
saws are saws. Either way,
It's
they
all
cut
about-
rocks. It works.
You
Know
can-
how to use them properly and learn how to use them safely.
You can cut pretty big with a towel saw.
Oh yeah, patience.
Yeah,
Patience, you definitely can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like them too because you use water versus oil, and there's some ups and downs to both for sure.
Well, there are some rocks that are better cut with water. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
and most of your big saws, you have to use oil in because of the way that they're designed. So there are situations where some of your stone oil is not a good thing.
That's what I feel like. If Julie had a really good point, if you use a good lapidary blade, I don't think it really matters. Gotta have a
That's
good
right.
blade on your saw.
That's right.
No,
And that's
I
the
think-
first. Go ahead, Matt.
I think it's really important that you stay in line with the blade with any saw, right? If you
Oh,
get
yeah.
going, that's where you run into a problem. You wind up breaking your rock and throwing a piece of the rock. You also
Right.
got to watch your work table, right? Depending on what kind of saw you have. You don't want with a great big gap between the blade and the table itself. That can get you in trouble. So there's some things about it, but I think that a tile saw is, like Kirsten said, that's a economical way to get started for sure.
Oh, most definitely.
But you know, guys, I got over my fear of all of that really fast because I found out the most dangerous thing with a rock was my wife.
Sounds like there's a story there. Let's hear.
For some reason, I thought Dave was gonna say
Right.
walking, but I got
Kelly said a friend of hers uses RV antifreeze in his saws.
whoa.
I've never heard of
Oh,
such a thing.
No.
That's interesting.
Honestly,
Antifreeze
we have
toxic?
been.
Don't
Yeah,
lick
it
those
is toxic.
rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't lick those rocks.
Yeah.
And don't let your animals near it. We kind of been going around with a guy that's on one of the lapidary groups who's been talking about using that. I think Matt has seen his comments also, and it's like, look, not only is this mist really, really bad for you, you absorb through the skin, but if the animals and stuff get near it. So, there are some things that and lapidary, the old timers, they got really inventive. I mean, they used to use kerosene, they used diesel fuel, a lot of people's houses burned down. So it's all, again, it comes back to the safety and the right and the wrong way to do things and understand what it's about. And so just get with people like Riley and Jared that know what they're doing. Let people like that teach you.
Yep.
Right.
Definitely.
I want to know more about y'all though.
Right. I was going to say, let's get back to Riley and Jared now.
Yeah. Can we?
I'm not even allowed to cut rocks.
No?
No, come on. I ended up with like 5 stitches washing dishes. I can't.
Yeah, I usually slab out her rocks for her.
Okay.
She makes them
Okay.
pretty.
There you go.
Where at in Kentucky did you say you were from?
Oh, we're in northern Kentucky, just south of Cincinnati, Ohio, and Covington.
Yeah. I used to live in Dry Ridge, Crittenden area.
Okay, yeah, my grandparents are from there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. They lived out in one of the hollers out there in Williamstown.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, I used to be on the Dry Ridge Fire Department, Crittenden Fire Department as well. Awesome
Right
place
on.
there. Yep. Awesome place. A lot of rocks around there too.
There is. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
we
I
used to
bet
go
you're
out to like the sandbars off those creeks where you fur wheel
Mm-hmm.
and find all kinds of little things out there.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
You ever
Yeah, I
find
used to
the? Go ahead, Matt.
Down towards Bowling Green also. There's a lot of good rock hounding down that way.
Have you gone down to Estelle County to find the agates?
I have not. I'm no longer up there. Yeah, I'm down in Florida now, but
So you left one type of crazy for a whole nother crazy?
yeah.
Both are dangerous.
Right.
Just different crazy.
It is, yeah. Yeah. One is a bonfire and the other one is just a big fire.
So I've got a question for you, and I know that because of the way things went for me this week, we didn't really get to meet through everything. So tonight is really the first time that we've talked or had any contact. So you don't know, I am a special education teacher with an emphasis in autism. And so when I saw Autism Lapidary on the screen, and I run an autism group on Facebook as well, I want to know about Autism Lapidary. I heard you say you have a child with autism. I have 2 myself. So tell me about Autism Lapidary.
So it's actually artism.
Artism.
Oh, it's autism. See, I have autism too. I read that as autism. But you did say you have a child with autism, didn't you?
Yeah, that's how we came up with the name, because we wanted to mix art with what people on spectrum can do.
Right.
And artism is actually something that Adam and I started doing and wanting to develop before I knew Jared. And then I just liked the name, so I made him take it.
So what do you do with this? I mean, is this something that you help promote knowledge about autism and help people who have children with autism get involved in the arts? What is your real main focus behind it?
My son.
Okay.
I literally don't do any outreach at all. I have 4 kids, right? And so my big agenda has been to help him find his place in this world. And to make him feel like he belongs. And to be able to have a passion and an ability and a skill that no one can take advantage of him later on in life with. And that's been my big focus, is for him to be able to be a person who doesn't depend on anyone else and doesn't get stuck doing a job that's mediocre, but he's allowed to be like fully sustainable and proud of himself.
There you go.
That is awesome, and for a lot of people who
Easy
don't
hands.
know that, even people who have high functioning autism, like my son and my daughter, independence can be something that is hard to understand, hard to learn, and in the communication and the social that goes with it, has a lot to do with stifling that independence, because they don't understand the world around them like you and I do. And
Right.
so that can be, and that's what we use the rock tumblers for, is that very thing. And that's how I got into that.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
that's
really
really cool.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
you said
that
it,
is
I was like,
really
oh, it's great. There's rare people.
There you go. There you go. All right. Well,
Yeah.
we've got about 3 minutes left. Does anybody else have anything they want to ask Riley and Jared before we go into the giveaway and all the other little things we got to do before we close it out?
No.
Okay, Ryan, we
1
got
through 9 tonight.
1 through 9. Can you pick a number between 1 and 9, please?
3.
Okay, wait, before we do that, we should probably show everybody what the giveaway is tonight. She did pick a number 3, so Ryan, hold that on your hat. Let's find that photo right here. Okay, guys, so this is from David. Tell us about it, David.
Oh, so cute.
Well, I recently came across a friend of mine that we actually just had on the show that had acquired a large container of stuff like this that's from the 70s. So this is actually a ghost with a cab in the center of it. It's a necklace, and this was actually made in the 70s, was still new in the bag. And I looked at that and I set that stone in there, and I thought, yeah, that would make a good giveaway tonight. So whoever wins tonight, this is what you're going to get.
Nice.
Awesome. I love it. Okay.
That's super cool.
Kelly.
Kelly!
Kelly Cabral.
Kelly Cabral.
Yeah.
Nice, Kelly.
Congratulations, Kelly.
Congrats, Kelly.
Why does he win now?
I have her information, so I will send it over.
Awesome.
Kelly's coming to have lunch with me tomorrow.
And let's not forget these little jewels right here.
Yes,
So-
the stickers. Tell everybody about the
This is
stickers.
our Rock Talk Lapidary sticker, and these are one of a kind. You can only get them from us. These are our own design here, and you can get them through sending an email. And they are $2 a piece unless you buy 10 or more, and they're $1.75. You can also get one of them from most of us if you buy something like a slab or a pop socket or something. We will throw one of these in the container. If you buy 2 pop sockets, I might even throw in 2 of them for you.
Very nice.
Those are super cool.
They are, right? I'll send you one. Or 5. You want one for every kid? I can give one to every kid, too.
I do.
Yeah? All right, I got you.
Yeah, they can stick
I'll
them
write
all
that
over.
down.
They're going to be on my car windows.
Might as well do 6 so Garrett can have one.
There you go.
It's advertised.
I put mine on my laptop.
See, Ryan's got your back. He's like, give Jared one too.
Good
Oh,
looking
I-
out. Thank you.
I got
There you go. Yep. Absolutely. All right, Kirsten, what else am I forgetting?
I don't think you're forgetting anything. I think it's time to say goodnight. So we will start with Brad tonight. Brad, final comments.
Oh, thanks for kind of sharing your life and the way you guys got started and what you do. You guys are both talented artists, and I appreciate you sharing tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome, Brad. Thank you. Okay, bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
All right, we'll go next to Matt.
Hey, thank you guys. Appreciate your time. Really interesting conversation tonight. Really talented folks. And I'll definitely have to check out your groups. I'm already on the stage. I'll have to check out the other one. What was it? Rock out with your...
Chakra out.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm writing that down.
We'll see you there.
All right.
Oh.
Catch you later.
Thanks,
Thank
Matt. Okay, Dave.
Oh, me, the guy who talks so much. Hey, guys, thank you for being here tonight. This was really fun, Riley and Jared. I love what you're doing. I love the art that you've presented and what you put behind it. And I love the way that you've brought the autism into it with your kids. That is just fantastic. Me, autism is a passion for me, and especially because of my kids as well, and because of being, the special education teacher. So I'd love for you to if you look at the links, you'll see the one for Rock Tumblers for Autism. Come on there and join us, and just come in and talk or make statements or post something fun, whatever you want to do. Don't want to lose track of y'all. Want to see you again.
Absolutely, we'll be there.
Thanks, Dave. Go ahead, Ryan.
I love how family oriented you are. I am very much so that way. That's why we decided to do this, just so I could spend time with my kids all the time.
Right on.
Your art's amazing. I definitely will be hitting you up about a little Viking guy. I need that in my life.
I'm
Other than that, thank you guys so much for coming. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, Ryan. Go ahead, Courtney.
I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming on. And, just keep doing what you do. You do so much good stuff. And, I'll be hitting you up either tonight or tomorrow. Us old ladies got to go to sleep. So, but I'll be in touch. And I will definitely send you some stickers. And I love you so much. Thank you for coming.
I love you. Good night.
Thank you, Courtney. All right. Thank you so much for coming on to the podcast tonight. You guys are incredible. And your art, Riley, is very beautiful. And I'm just so glad I got a chance to meet you kind of in person, sort of. So what are your final thoughts for our viewers tonight?
I wasn't sure what to expect because I hadn't met some of the other people, just Courtney. But everybody's so beautiful, right? Like, they just have these amazing spirits, and that was an amazing way to end our night. I was like, man, I have to do this thing and talk to people. I'm tired.
Yeah.
And I was like, Lord, should I say that Wilby got hurt in a sparring accident? And I was like, no, I don't want to wish it on my kid. I'm really glad that we came because it was so nice and so much fun. And I really genuinely like everybody that we've got to meet tonight.
Yeah, we do have a really great crew here. So, well, just thank you so much for coming on. It was a pleasure to meet you. And don't feel like you have to go anywhere. You can hang out in the background with us for a little bit if you want. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. You brought this introvert out, man.
Woohoo! I love that. Okay, thank you. Oh my goodness, what a great show tonight, you guys. I just want to remind you that if you want to be part of the viewer spotlight, please give us an email over at rocktalklapidary@gmail.com and send us some photos, send us a little bit of information. We love show and tell here. So thank you again, everybody, for hanging out with us, spending your precious time with us. We value you so very much. And please share this video out to anybody that you think can benefit from it or would love rocks and would love to be a rockin' raccoon with us. So thank you. I hope you guys all have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you back here next Thursday. It's going to be kind of a special show. It's going to be a special show next week. We have a great big announcement too, just so you guys know, for next week. And that is going to be something really cool for all of you. And thanks again. Have a great night.
Great show, guys. Let's go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. See you next Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.